Hello and welcome to this very special day on the Asian football calendar as the curtain rises on an epic competition that has proven itself to be a clash of styles, a clash of footballing cultures. We're about to get underway once more and the levels of anticipation are bubbling up very nicely indeed. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, Jim, what are your thoughts on the opening day?
Well, it's a bit of a cliche, but I don't think there'll be any easy games in this tournament. There'll definitely be some surprise packages, so preparations have to be bang on, or else even the big guns might find themselves in a little trouble. This is a very tough competition, really tough.
The action has already started. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely weighted ball. He can get that clear. Spread it left. It's a promising position. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Good read, needed to be.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
That has been slung wide. Great ball, and he's in here. Pohang Steelers are looking to break at pace. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Now this could... and a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
It's a good run down the right. That is good strength. He is through here. Very nicely done. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's worked it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ki Sung-yong, he's got away. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries a deft little ball. It's out for a goal kick. And that is as far as they're going to go. Into the channel. Gets into some space. And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Flashes it across. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in a great position here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now, can they get him away? That's really well manoeuvred. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Oh, well played, well played. Searching pass he's played there. And he's had it nicked away. Pohang Steelers looking to pass their way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
That is a brilliant interception.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's picked his way through. That is very well defended. So not long left in this now. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. And he's on his way! Nicely aimed pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Closing in on goal. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's a decent clearance. Just eases him off the ball. Backward it goes. And he welcomes it in. Goes to finish! Oh, that's incredible! And surely that has won the day! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
And that will be it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local